Los Angeles Lakers coming to town in this game. Hi, everyone. We're happy to have you with us for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Russell is out there with Clarkson. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, down low. And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. There's a screen by Modi Yunus. Here's Ariza. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. On defense, the Rockets. Now, here's Clarkson. Ariza with the rebound.
Boy, he blew the easy two by profile. Trying to look good. That's a bad decision and poor execution.
A shot by Lawson, wide open. No good on the three. 16 seconds left to play in the first. Ryan against Harden. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Houston. Good if it goes. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
But to me, it's worth being certain. And that's why we have replay, to get these big calls right.
And they've overturned the call. The replay was conclusive, and that one's going to count.
And Kevin, an example of why it's good to have replay. I don't know what kind of impact it'll have on the final result, but you always want them to get every call right.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
We do have a team type of game.
That was the game plan a couple years ago when Denver was good enough to make the playoffs and Ty Lawson was at the controls.
You know, but not enough firepower to be able to sustain with the elite teams, say like the Warriors or the Rockets. Ty Lawson, a solid, dependable player in our league, but this is still a league where you need your superstars to win rings.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. Guys of the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a number standpoint?
You know, I like the confidence that they've shown here early on.
Not only the confidence, Greg, but they've been the more aggressive team early on.
Everly and Harden, they're the backcourt. Then there's Terrence Jones. Then there's Brewer. And it's Capella in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
Yeah, beautiful play on the interior. They're just using the height advantage to lay the ball up and in when they really needed that basket.
Young against Harden. And he converts the layup. Harden's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, there's not a whole lot you can do about that move. That's just good offense. They were all over him, and he still managed to drain. How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
And the first.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along. Houston found themselves in a close game in the. That does it for halftime as the game is just about set to get going.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Just a quality performance, and you know, we do expect to see that from him, and he's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. Be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, Kobe and Randall Jordan Clarkson is out there with Russell. And it's Hibbert in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Howard. Here's Ariza. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And how about the execution on that play? The screen was set up in exactly the right spot.
And the finish wasn't too bad either.
Perfectly designed and perfectly executed.
Again, the miss by Kobe.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
He got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Cody Eunice and Howard, the post pair. Lawson out there with Corey Brewer. And it's Ariza in at the 3 slot. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Brewer passes it to Lawson. Good! Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 5. 46 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Yes, during that break, Coach Byron Scott had some words for his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
And really just a lack of awareness on his part. Just no idea he was right near the line.
Here is Brewer. And now we've got the intentional foul. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
The shot's good from Lawson.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 7. 36 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Howard with the steal. And Ty Lawson again.
Didn't take their time in wrapping this game up. They came out with a sense of urgency.
Nice ending spurt to polish it off. Once they had him on the ropes, they started throwing haymakers at him.
The whole knockout blow.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line. Free throw, no good for Hibbert. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Well, this one is winding down now. Houston can watch the clock run out. And here's Beverly. So we see the Rockets get the win here. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, and they got pushed down the stretch, but they did what they needed to do and held their ground when it mattered most and got the W.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. We'll